Hi, I'm Tom Ramey.
I know who you are.
Oh, I know who you are.
To millions of people, Kim Cattrall will always be the one who put the sex in Sex and the City.
Do you swing?
Swing? You mean with other couples?
As the uninhibited 40-something Samantha Jones.
Swing.
To be part of that was amazing. It gave me the career. I would not be sitting here with you today if that had not happened to me. I pinched myself.
And in her most recent project, 55-year-old Cattrall still looks, well, pinchable.
I shall catch pneumonia, that's what I shall catch.
But I thought, why not? Why not embrace, you know? And at this age, I'll take it. At any age, I'll take it.
Cattrall is drawing crowds and praise for her role as Amanda in Noel Coward's Private Lives.
I want you back again, please.
Don't say another word.
Written 80 years ago, it's a timeless romantic comedy about a sharp-tongued divorced couple who can't keep their hands off each other, even though they know better.
I never want to see you again as long as I live!
It's a physically and emotionally demanding role, and she does it 8 times a week.
A lot of people say, why are you working so hard? I don't feel I'm working that hard. I'm having a great time.
I'll leave you never, love you forever.
Private Lives is now on Broadway after a run in London and Toronto. A fitting trajectory for Cattrall, who was born in the UK, grew up in Canada, and now lives in New York.
We moved around a lot. You know, we were immigrants. It was really tough, very, very tough, especially for my parents. You know, I didn't grow up with heat in the house.
She was bitten by the acting bug when she was 10 years old, playing a cold germ in a school play. And believe it or not, she still remembers the lines.
Hooray, hip, hip, I'm postnasal drip. I am His Highness, the head-aching sinus. I woo with fluenza and rhapsy cadenza, and I think it's so much fun to make your nose run. And the show is called Piffle. It's only a sniffle.
I mean, it's not Noel Coward.
No, it's not Noel Coward. But it is rhyming couplets.
4 decades later, Kim Cattrall has a star on Canada's Walk of Fame.
I mean, it's sort of an immigrant's dream, you know? I mean, to come to a new country and to be successful in what your dream is. I mean, that's pretty good.
She moved to New York City to study acting when she was just 16 years old and was quickly snapped up by Universal Pictures, one of the last actresses signed to the old Hollywood contract system. After a series of TV roles, she landed a part in the 1980 movie Tribute with Jack Lemmon.
Why didn't we go to bed together?
Well, I can answer that, Walt. It's the age difference. You're too old for me.
Lemmon gave her some advice she carries with her to this day.
Take things that scare you, kid, he said, and it'll pay off, because you'll learn. And I always remembered that.
The boys' locker room always turned me on.
Really?
Yeah.
Perhaps the movie Porky's wasn't exactly what he was talking about. Cattrall says she took the part of Honeywell, the sexy, sex-craving cheerleading coach, to pay the rent.
It became this huge hit, and then suddenly I was the sexy sidekick girl. But I thought to myself, that's fine, I can work.
You men, stop that!
And work she did in Police Academy, Mannequin, Masquerade.
You want me to put these on?
I can't bite them off if you don't.
By the 90s, she was pretty sure her days as a sex siren were over. And then along came Samantha.
If you're a successful saleswoman in this city, you have 2 choices. You can bang your head against the wall and try and find a relationship, or you can say screw it and just go out and have sex like a man.
When they came to you with the Sex and the City role, you turned it down at first? Yes, I did. I was in my early 40s, and I thought to myself, I can't do the sex bombshell anymore.
The producers begged her to take it.
They said, this is your role. You're scared. You're scared of being sexy in your 40s. You're scared I said I'm not scared, which means I was terrified.
I'm a trisexual. I'll try anything once.
Remembering Lemon's advice, she took the part.
How many sexual partners have you had?
I'm counting.
And while her character certainly got her share of sex scenes played for laughs,
Hello, 911. I'm on fire.
she may best be remembered for the way she handled being diagnosed with cancer.
And if any of you are having hot flashes like I am, you deserve a medal. Bad enough I lose my hair, now I have my face running down my couture.
There was no victimization of that character and that disease and that condition. She got on with it. And I think the response was overwhelming, especially to women who were going through cancer at the time or were post, because they realized that's what they were doing.
Oh, to hell with it. That's better.
When the show ended in 2004, Cattrall wasn't sure what to do next.
This great job was coming to an end, and my marriage was coming to an end, and my dad had been diagnosed with dementia. It was a really, really tough year, and I really needed to take a time out.
As you might expect, her time out didn't last long.
There's no place like home, sweetie.
There were 2 Sex and the City movies, a small part in Roman Polanski's The Ghostwriter.
Right. Shall we make a start?
And then she took a starring role as an aging porn star in the independent film Meet Monica Velour, for which she had to put on about 20 extra pounds.
It felt really good. Even Scary.
gaining the 20 pounds?
Oh, that was fantastic. That was great. That was the best part about it. Because, most of us, we've been on a diet for 20, 30 years.
Now, Cattrall says she's back in fighting trim and a better actress than she's ever been. But she's aware of the sacrifices that got her here.
It's always that question of, can you have it all? Especially for us women, because...
How do you answer that?
Well, I don't believe you can anymore.
Did you want to have kids?
I think I always thought I did, yeah. I mean, I didn't imagine my life without having kids. It was just something that I thought, well, I'll do it a little bit further down the road, and a little bit further, and a little bit, and then...
Like the character she's best known for, Kim Cattrall is taking it all in stride. On the personal side, what's going on now, relationship-wise, for you?
I'm really enjoying being single. And taking a few notes from my little Samantha here and there, I'm
picturing a swing.
No, nothing like that. Nothing with acrobatics involved.